Jack Bullet and Blood are together. They're walking together. Something's up.
Here we are back again, man. I have my brother over here. This person that I respect so much, dog. And I kind of think this has been long overdue, seeing how on this Jordan year, a lot of things has actually happened, man. Bro, you don't know how much I'm actually grateful to have such a person with such a mindset, dog, because your mindset is your biggest asset, Ngoku. As the year progresses, I'm starting to see how dangerous it is for you to remain ignorant, Fit. Like I wrote that status about, in this sea of information, being ignorant is a choice, bro. You actually didn't choose ignorance. You chose empowerment, and it comes with the fact that you have to be scared, bro. Because look at the information that you're exposed to. You are seeing, okay, this is how the world is actually ran. And you just have to move accordingly. Yeah. You see, I have Sungula Sitetyana in front of me, my videographer, my brother, my friend, someone whom I manifested through a lot of things, bro. I don't want to lie. I've grown being with you, dog. Yeah, but I've grown, fair to my mindset has grown, and you are one of those people, fair, to actually makes me see how much value and also an asset my mindset is. And I love being around you for the fact that you remind me of myself. Like attracts like, dog. Real recognizes real. And it's not just a line that rappers say. Now we actually evidence of that. And man, I'm grateful for you, dog. That's one thing I want you to know. I love you, bro. That comes from the bottom of my heart, Fetu. There might be times where I don't often get to see you, but in your head, that thing must run that I got someone who actually cares and loves me deeply, dog. Because we as males, we don't express that kind of energy so often. Because we're trying to conform into these social standards that a man is supposed to be this kind of way. I know sometimes I do sound like a broken record, bro. But I have to repeat such information because when you tell a lie so often, it becomes the truth. Some people have been told lies about how things are actually supposed to be. And instead of challenging them, they choose to accept. Whatever you believe, dog, that becomes your truth. If you believe you're small, G, you are going to remain small. But if you believe that you are big and you're destined for things, trust me, my nigga, the universe conspires in your favor. So often that I want to be like around you as much as I can and actually remind you, bro, do you know how you making yourself proud? Because the younger version of you didn't foresee the lot of things that you would have learned, the people that you have met, but the fact that you stood on your own, you were like, this is what I believe in. And you didn't fall for anything else. You are also a person who doesn't want to not learn from the next person. You want to listen them out. And I'm like, sometimes I want to give my opinion when I'm around other people. But I think about what Sungs always tells me. Listen to them. Agree with them. But make up your own mind as well. On that, bro. So I just wanted to start it off on that, bro. You told me over social media that I should read over this rad manipulation shit, bro. When I heard that, that was scary, bro. Give me your 2 cents about that, bro.
Hey, man. This rad manipulation thing is just like, it reminds me of how you always need to be awake, bro. You know, sometimes I feel like we like to go with what the masses are going with, man.
Yeah, sheep mentality.
Oh yeah, what the people are doing. Okay, if I'm gonna go drink, let me go drink out with the people. You know, drink to me now, bro. If you're going to drink out, especially like in the hood, bro. What are you doing, bro?
Knowing full well how the hood is.
No, bro. You're risking your life, bro. Yo, like I wanna make you're risking your life. What is your family gonna? And can by statistic, man. The world moves on, bro. Nobody cares about you like how you care about you, bro. And when you blow that salary,
yeah, you are baller in the club. Otherwise, Monday is gonna come. Hey, what am I gonna go to work with? What am I gonna eat? How am I gonna travel? Reality hits you after
These
that.
people are still spending hella money in this economy. I
Bro.
do not get it. How? How are you doing that in this economy? Do you know there was this one day, I think, yeah, it was in midnight. I was listening to Penuel talking about this rhyme manipulation thing at midnight, late. And I was so angry. Yo, is this the country I'm gonna live in for years? For years, because you were an adult longer than you are a kid. You live.
And we are in that adult body face.
Oh.
Go, bro.
Yeah, I'm at the beginning. At the beginning. As they say.
In the beginning.
In the beginning.
In the beginning.
And I'm already enduring all this stuff. Like you, I'm like, yo, okay, now I understand why our parents and stuff were warning about some certain things when we were young. And we didn't want to listen. But I actually felt proud of myself because I remember when I was a teenager, I listened, bro. It seemed uncool at the time because my friends and stuff weren't listening.
And it seems like you're missing out, bro.
Yes, yo, when you're young, okay? When your friends are going out, it's like, you, we're asking for money from your parents, they don't have. You don't understand what they don't have, bruh, they don't have. Because the circumstances and what? Like society worldwide made black people, yo, bro, you understand how like black people are used worldwide, bro.
That's also something that I actually started to learn when I started to love history. Part of the reason why I love history is because it leaves clues, bro. We didn't get to where we are if
It's
they were
because
not
of the
to-
past that we
the past
have.
fair to actually has repercussions. There are people now fair to our balling who are in a good position that are actually making hella money, and we do not know about these people. And there are people who are in worse situations that we know about, that we think, because it got to that place, man. People like to look rich, not be rich. But there's a difference between being rich and wealthy, bro.
Eish.
There's a huge difference. Tina, we thrive so much on looking rich.
How does your portfolio look? Don't tell me about how you have Mercedes and all that stuff. That's not an asset. Hey,
King Speech, we are but hey, there are a lot of people driving BMWs and Mercedes. But they are heavily in debt. Only for the what? For the cloud. To say, but
cloud is a hell of a drug.
Hollywood got us on that, I don't want to lie. It shows how the propaganda machine of the Americans is working, bruh. It's working. We are modern slaves. The moment we keep on spending and spending and spending and we don't think about what would my kids eat.
Hello, I think like also that place Silicon Valley influences a lot of countries, bro.
Look
Yeah,
at
like
all those
black and
white. Look at all those guys. Facebook.
You know, yeah, I was gonna say
SpaceX,
just because of Instagram.
Yo,
Instagram, no, fucking
Instagram
open
is
up.
fucking up a lot of
Instagram made
people,
people
bruh.
have been dead.
Yo,
lot.
songs, Fetu. You can say that again about that Instagram, bruh. Powerful, Fetu, la algorithm, yabo, Fetu. The bonile, Fetu, how people do shit for the gram now.
Exactly. And what does the gram show you? Rich people and girls. You see that girls thing? Subatana, Macheri out, please. I beg you guys, whoever's listening to this, don't love women like that. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with loving women because we're trying to build like families and things. Like when you get your wealth, obviously you want to build a home.
Yes.
Because there's no home without a woman.
Yes,
Ever. You can't. When I'm indoors, the power shelly, or an house was even. Yo. Man, from fast. You see, but Instagram made us want Instagram baddies.
Instagram Fetu is actually fooling us. We're not just highlighting Instagram, but social media in its entirety because it's a beast on its own. I've said it many times, Guti. We are the generation that grew up on social media.
How we did.
We are the generation that grew, and a majority of our parents don't understand why we have this mentality. It's because of how powerful the influences of these things if I don't look beautiful, if I don't go to these exotic places, why xa ufuna ukuya endaweni ufuna ukubonisa abantu?
Psychology, like way Instagram caught us with, bro. Do you know sometimes even me, like it gets to me like when I'm at a nice place, I'm not gonna lie, I want to take a picture to show people that's bad, bro. Even I go through that and I'm aware.
I go through the same thing as well, bro. There are places where the fake songs, I'm like, fuck, people need to know I was here.
You
I need to
see, you see.
The moment you are on social media, it just shows how these social media websites and the algorithms actually hack the human psychology.
And like I think they studied that, the humans, because then I think before social media already, like people like to flaunt. So they saw that, was like, okay, and there's a platform about to speak. Yeah, man, yeah, and then social media crazy.
Fredo,
Yeah.
This is a crazy world we actually live in, bro. I don't want to lie, but keeping your sanity is the most important thing.
But it's hard to do that. 2023. You see so many people go out, you're like, fuck, I'm at home, bro.
The RIPs we've had just alone this year.
Oh, that's amazing.
I understand that we kind of moving away from like the way year-end manipulation, but bro, we losing too many people. It just shows people are struggling when they are on their own, because the moment you log into your social media, ubonubani that used to go to school with now check in a Munich. What the fuck?
Yo, do you know what that does to your mental?
Yo, I just saw someone in Mnangoko imeti fethu eveze picture yakhe with a passport and her bags saying, "Hello Munich, here I am."
You notice it's always them, bro. I don't know what the elite, like, they're making sure that women thrive more than black men, bro. Like, our black women thrive more than us. I'm not going against, like, our black women. Shout out to them, bro. Like, I fuck with whatever they're doing. But like, the men's are, look at us like we none, bro.
We don't need you.
That's bad, bro.
We don't need you. That's also one of the agendas that I show. By in that sense, separate the black man from the black woman. Because remember, before colonization and all these things, the most important thing was partnership. It wasn't this thing of, Bana, I'm equal. Because, no, it was never about equal. That was not even a conversation that didn't exist. It only existed the moment we were born. But, okay, these two are powerful when they are together. We need to find ways to split. And then the thing is, the Lost Matrix Part 4, when Agent Smith was working so hard that Unio, no Trinity, bangazan. Remember, they had to lock Unio inside that game. Create game, bangazaz bungubani. Then no Trinity naye, bamniki kamel different, wanomtana nendoni, kandi those are things that are actually made up. And to some people, we're not saying believe in the Matrix. The Matrix exists and don't. The guys, that's irrelevant. That's actually irrelevant, because the moment we're still arguing about whether it's real or not, we get nowhere.
It's real. You should see it's real. You know why I say you should see it's real? Because you are the guys working for someone there that's not working, bruh. They should teach you that alone by Matrix is
Exactly, man. Yabo, the financial matrix, yabo, the social matrix. Yonke into fethu has been built so that it can run a certain kind of way. Who's making the most money? Do you know that there are 77,000 Jews that own almost everything up in South Africa?
You know, I was gonna say that in my head. I was like, have you ever been in class with a Jew? Have we ever went to school with Jews? No. What does that tell you? But they own these firms, these KPMGs. These audit firms, it's theirs.
Yeah,
Abantu calculating mali, they big businesses.
And we talk about billions, about like rating agencies. Remember how Penyo was angry about those rating agencies? But the very same rating agencies are perpetuating a lot of things. From these bread prices hikes to how imali yethu is determined by other countries, a lot of things to that the ordinary South African, if they knew what was happening, they would burn everything.
Yeah, you also said,
That's why we need to watch The Big Short, bruh. When he was talking about The Big Short and he was saying, but investors, that chisa yonke into wonke umuntu waqala nge-credit from zero. I'm like, what? Utini? Because they saw, but the system is broken. Ibolile. Akho needs. Ross was asking me, like, Tando, do you think? Okay, he said, Bana, if we put someone else, who do we put in? I'm like, Ross, it doesn't matter, bruh.
Or like a party.
Yeah, like a party or politician. I'm like, Ross, the status quo will continue. Whoever's there will continue the objective of those very same people that had left.
Because there's world economic forums and all those stuff.
International Monetary Fund.
They don't determine the ways. It's like,
Exactly. Did you tell Ramaphosa bembeke phana fethu for years? Did you remember? As Gavi, Ezi, they did not leave anything on paper to say this was what was agreed on Cortes. Yeah, what is in the South African?
What happened in 92?
Mess was continued from par because what decided we will give them everything except economic emancipation.
And the land, without the land, you can't make man. Hey.
I said, bruh, there is no way that we will get our land back without bloodshed.
Yeah.
Bloodshed.
What did you say there?
I was like, yo, bruh, you're actually talking the truth. I'm like, yeah. Look at how they took the land. Tina, why must we go through procedures, go to courts and all of that?
They created all that cut for that.
For that to protect.
Also, you have to pay money. You don't have more money than them.
I was busy searching Pam Golding. I was like, yo, the amount of properties Pam Golding holds.
The whole South Africa and in Namibia.
Even the Google search says that we own multiple properties across South Africa. Then my manager says, there is this place in Clifton. No, not my manager, Hope. Limo Kuhle. She comes from, where is this? She comes from PE. Nah, you're son of Fika, Cape Town. She left PE because she got a job up. So Hope is like, and yes, she's on the net. It's like, Sean, I know of this place that charges 65,000 rand per day. That is in Clifton. Did you guys, do you actually realize, but in our city is a property that you have to pay 65,000. We even made the calculation, it's 23 something million per year.
Just to stay there for 1 year.
And then I heard something about how the high properties that are actually owned up in South Africa, owned by foreigners. A majority, you go to the Cliftons, the Sea Point, Zonka's black. Europeans, because their currency is powerful.
That's what I told my mama. I told my mama that
when the rand is weak, the people from the outside are able to buy our property like hotcakes.
You must go on YouTube and watch these vloggers when they come here. Oh, South Africa, this using the dollar. That's why Kumnandi, Cape Town.
That is the biggest bully of a currency in the world.
Even Ben said that. That's the biggest gangster currency.
That's the biggest gangster currency. And he's talking the truth, bruh. He's talking the truth. And the funny thing, the dollar is not backed by anything, Sungs. Nothing. They have no oil. They have nothing. In reserves Zabos. This is lap. Africa is like a prison. Our presidents are the wardeners. And we are the prisoners.
We
need to be told what to do. We need to be told how to act, where to work, and all of these things. Nothing is going to change, Sean, except if you empower yourself.
Yeah, you can get yourself out the matrix.
Exactly. We are actually working on doing that, guys. And if we are actually bringing this information and you're taking it for lightly, it's on you. There are going to be years you're going to look back and say, Yara, only if I learned, only if I had listened. Because the majority of abantu we are seen as crazy. Open fair I'm like, except when I watch Penyo the Black Pen's content, I'm going to school.
Facts.
Because and I was talking about except I'm telling one of my colleagues, do you know how much things I learned from this guy about a lot of things that I'm doing now? You see, Penyo till this day is saying, guys, pay me so that I can be able to.
Do you know I was gonna say that? Do you know I was gonna say that in the message? The message when Vunuk sent there, I was like, I wish I had money to pay this guy.
No
No lies.
value he is providing. The value is providing.
Because he does the research for us. It doesn't just come out. I have to do thorough research.
Thorough research. Jonga's nwati fethu, Jonga's film. Lendoni, because now, ever since I started watching Pen's content, I don't just watch movies for the sake of watching movies. I watch movies now because I want to learn about them. Jonga no Ross, we were talking about the other day about the McDonald's story. Then I told him when you were with Buche, you are walking on American land. We ended up talking about the founder Mosi, a movie 2014 about McDonald and how that guy stole that idea. Do you know the KFC recipe was stolen from a black woman?
Oh. And can I tell you, chicken is our team, bro.
Colonel Sanders had osebenza endlini yakhe because lama oleti bethu nami manje ndizibuza soul food.
Exactly.
It's chicken.
That's our
Colonel Sanders came from the army. That man created KFC at 64, 65. Ila kutka solo siyibona ba. Say it's never too late.
They like to use him. They like to use him. Yo.
Every time I see as examples, plate or nobody, I'm like, these niggas are fucking good at stealing. The white man has been so good at stealing.
Just
and
like Disney, Goofy. Shit.
Remember that documentary of Goofy?
And he ended up dying because of that bullshit, bro. He ended up being depressed, bro.
Like, a black man who dedicated the character to his son. He couldn't spend time with his son because he was always there being overworked. Being over. Akafumani ne credit umjita.
Akaboni nothing.
You want to get Walt Disney. How many things does Disney own now? Ba own no Marvel, Viacom, no Bani. Yo. I'm like, bro. Throughout history, this has been the norm. We also talked about that thing, but remember during slavery, guys, a slave couldn't get credit for any inventions. Seth was telling me about a lot of things that the black man actually created. The amount of things that we created, but we don't get credit for zone. The toilet was created by a black man.
Damn.
The highest form.
For real?
Yeah. He just happened to make it white. Jonga, you know the you know that big clock called Empire London Bridge?
Yeah.
It's called Big Ben. Big Ben is a black man. Fair to my colleagues couldn't believe that. I asked them, do you know why that clock is called Big Ben? Big Ben is the man that created that. They have liquor stores and all of that. Our history is in front of us. And we do not know. You see how good the colonizer was?
Yeah, they were cool.
He took your stuff and turned it upside down. And look at y'all now. Running around believing in Christianity and all of these things.
And apparently in I think in Gauteng they're gonna implement like Heineken, like this stuff. I saw something man Vukata. More distraction, more alcoholism.
Uchabungwen is the one that shared that. Then I'm born and no Vukata why sharisha land what yo. Hi black people, bruh. This is gonna be the death of us. But creator pubs. Heineken is a fucking Dutch company. The colonizer continues to colonize. I don't drink black. We don't even own Black Label. The other day I said, guys, do you know Black Label is Canadian?
Canadian.
Do you know Black Label is Canadian? The way black people think that beer is ours. No. SA Brothers is just a broker.
Ooh.
They are just
Thanks.
brokering on behalf of them. So
Yeah, that's it.
the moment you continue to lie to yourself, bro, is when you continue to do what? To endrain and further yourself into this mess that we find ourselves in.
And you know, ignorance will fuck you up.
You
Like, you got to know. I know, like, yes, but no, we are
exactly, because uzazikhulula njani? Look, Jongo Frederick Douglass, ifethu. Black man who created a newspaper during slavery. He freed himself from slavery. And he wrote books. And he said, free yourself. Akekho umuntu ozokunika freedom except yourself. Sithi abazazikhupha kule meko Sungs. Nobody else. We mustn't think the person who put us in this situation is going to help us. No. He will give us just enough so that we can survive.
That's why the like the game Monopoly. I want to do that in real life. Own multiple properties around your country. Monopolize. Monopolize.
Become Upem Golding.
But when an individual, you don't even need to open up a real estate firm, bro. You can just buy those houses and then flip it to an. You don't need to even get credit because you know what? There's a lot of white people who don't know that do that. Even black people themselves. And yeah, yo,
that property shit is
property. That's why.
Guys, own property. Own property. Rather go through this life looking broke.
Exactly.
It's no use you looking rich, wearing all these brands. Bruh, do you notice how Ngoguli, hey, like, is it Galaxy Boy or Girl Boy?
I know this.
JL. Yeah. You are the brand, too. It's become like, it's like we as black people like to be ambassadors of shit that belongs to other people, bruh.
Dolce and Gabbana. Gucci.
Louis Vuitton.
Louis V. Yeah, then this is a white man name, bro. Live.
Man, Sitetyana yesterday while we were recording this episode, that bruh, don't be proud about wearing another man's name. Because look at us now, we're wearing other people's names. That's how they got us. Yeah, but that's why we must look to the Kanyes. We were like, fuck this shit, I'm gonna create my own shit. Yeah, but so much that Mogyakalo Atitas, but hey, Prophet Z.
You easy brows on crazy. Yo, that guy has influence. That guy, I feel like that's why they want to kill him. They
Abakwazi.
Why? You.
Abakwazi, they making hella racks with that man. Kanye, call him crazy and zongas away.
To the point where I think Kanye knows it. They'll call you crazy.
Yeah, bro, I heard on his last verse and Dylan at work, he made me listen to the song. He said, "By the Illuminati took my wife."
Kanye said that.
Fred, I need to get you that song so that Mamelu is Tetong Kanye, pa. Bro, I'm like, only Kanye can say this shit.
Kanye, I think he was being not interviewed, but like, way, but he was in a calm shit. Ethics, sir. These people made me kill my mom. I had to sacrifice my mom to get yo. Come on, I'm like,
because remember, the cult is because Ben Kendabuza no mnyumdana or Islam siyabo about lento. Bangan Amina. I'm gonna interview Amina as well, man. I think I sent like a full hour about you. And questioning Islam, but that's when you notice Islam ain't a religion, ain't a respect, man. Yeah, but to join a majuta, by relationship, abanayo, ne mali. We need to sit with all these kind of people, Sums, and actually question them by Nenzanjani, guys. Nenzanjani, guys.
Like I think it first goes with the family unit. Muslims, every time the men go to mosque. I saw this when I went to Athlone. I went to go buy fish and chips there. I was at the spot where the mosque is near me. Athlone was meeting Muslims. The women are waiting for their husbands.
Maji.
I'm like, yo, dog. Wait for my husband to pray. See him. Then see Ham. Ham and Madonna bit. I'm like, bruh, you'll never see that in the black community, bruh.
Yeah.
Ay, never, bruh. Oh, black women, bruh. They love money so much, bruh. To the point where, oh, I think the family you need, bruh. It's scary, dog.
I don't need a man.
And that's more prevalent than ever, bro.
I don't need a man.
What's funny is you think your beauty gonna last, bruh. There's gonna be an 18-year-old every year, bro.
There's gonna be a baddie better than you.
I know I said 18, but that's...
That's adult age, Kaluk.
18, bruh. These niggas that have money, they go for these young girls, bro.
Exactly.
I know it sounds wrong, and it, in some sense it is wrong. But it's a reality.
I know a person who's in their 40s that had a kid with a 17-year-old.
Father God.
And they say Tina say rape us. Tina, when we look at a 16, 17, you know how scared we get, bruh. Like, yo, I'm done alone. There's a 40-plus-year-old nigga who has a kid, bruh. He don't give two fucks, nigga. He don't give two fucks because the way you tell songs by except these niggas are actually going for younger women.
No, always the rich niggas. Yeah, they'll never go for someone that's used up, washed out.
Baba sabe hanjiwe.
You never. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them.
I
don't blame them.
Now way uthokozani post yakbekhe wayithetha but women get all these iPhones, nails and all of that.
I saw yesterday. Hey, when you I agree with it.
You will see it once you get money.
Tina, I sense need.
Man, you must understand. You are the person that needs to be chased. You don't need to chase nobody. When I make your money.
We the society builders. I must accept. So yeah, you know women they will never they like to fight us. But it's the truth.
But inyani when songs. That's the reality.
We built this society, we built these products for them to enjoy.
Okay.
There's iPhones and Oh,
but look at me. Which means that you are the prize as a man. I've said this many times. A lot of men are miserable because their mindset is not in getting money, is not building themselves up. Because now once you start to get money, and there's the rapper, yeah, I heard one of Big Star Johnson's song. I didn't have money. But no, all of a sudden I started to have money. Now the conversation started to become different. People started to hit me up. These girls started to hit me up.
And yes, I'm not judging him, no Big Star, but he's a chubby guy.
Yeah.
And you know, chubby guys, you don't look good enough and all
Why
that.
don't you go to the gym?
Why don't you go to the gym? You fat. That's all they tell you if you broke. Got to the money. They oversee that. They don't care.
Dude, do you know about that guy, Skomata? Talk about Skomata.
I listen to podcast and chill. Izolo. It was, I don't know this guy, but I think he's a comedian. He was talking about that. Why are you focusing?
Koza.
Yeah.
Damas.
Why are you focusing on us? No. Don't. What a tina
Exact.
Kaloku, they're doing that on purpose to distract. They trying by all means to distract us. And they're paying these entertainers huge, man. Why do you think entertainers get paid huge, man? The footballers, the musicians, the rappers. Why do you think they get big contracts? They get those contracts to distract millions of people. Kaloku, it goes to back to the Roman days when they used to get people around the Colosseum.
The Colosseum. Ooh.
Same shit. Ebola. You was it is. Like, this is that, man.
Yeah, we Colosseum.
Bola, I know when I was young, I was like, damn, football, I like you, skills. But I'm like, this guy, this guy, for us, guy is rich as on his club.
Yes. Because Jonga, your revenue, Jonga, who's all the merchants? One third. How many millions across the world?
Gonna watch that game.
The world is gonna be watching.
Elon is gonna make man just of tweets from people.
You.
Elon again down at this game. One of the journalists are there. Bro, I'm like, yo, Elon, you made it smart. This is my buying Twitter, bro. Yo, if I was rich, I would have copped Twitter too, bro. Because everybody there, bro, the journalists, the ones, the rappers as well.
I even saw this thing here. Yes, CEO yaka tweet, not yaka tweet. CEO ka Microsoft. Apparently, they fired that guy. The CEO ka OpenAI. They elected a new board and all of that. Yonga la conversation ibiku X. Umchita mosi wapino wa reinstate because they're trying to create a new board. Umchita wa reinstate wakenguku. So I went on my X. Dayo check I was trend and abonba okay OpenAI CEO has been reinstated once again. Abonba X umchita nangu photo nesta facility I'm back and no. I'm like X. Look at all these powerful people that are also up. It's like young and
it's the mainstream media is dying because of X, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, Elon, I read that guy's tweets. He tweets on his own app. There's nothing more bossier than that, bro. Boss moves.
This is a different era.
And then you apekazi that you fumanika nje in PM is hospital. Shit. You ain't got shit. I wish a nigga would do that to me. I will tell him I'm not scared anymore. I will tell you, Asuka, I might not have shit now. Or you also don't have shit. You leasing that. You paying every month for this car. Don't lie. Don't buy cash. I know the game. Don't lie, man. You can trick these girls and stuff. But I'm a man just like you. But look at these girls. They don't know the world like that. I know some of them too. I'm not gonna say all girls, but there's a lot of ignorant ones though.
A lot of them.
That easily get tricked. That's why I see when a girl gets bring this shit. I'm like, yo, didn't you do your thorough research, bruh? You know that bruh got pregnant with, bruh? Come on, guys, man.
Man, come on, do
come
better,
on.
do better.
That's why the fathers are needed, bruh. For daughters, yo. They're the ones who tell the daughter, accept. So move to kaloka father ngoyiki kaloku ngumntana wami lokuxelela accept phamana wena
awucinga uyenze don't you see how, that's also the thing that actually drives me to become this father towards my kid, bro. I don't want to lie fair to the tricks that a lot of women and everyone who I highlight with. This is why I love Uchabungwenya when he talks about that thing. But don't marry a girl who doesn't have a father, a life in yak.
He said that.
He gets a lot of stick for that, and that's the actual truth because these girls are looking for attention. Why are you showing us your ass on social media, bro?
See, on Facebook, these girls be showing their bodies, bro. Normal girls that see they want to be those Instagram baddies on Facebook.
Yeah. No guidance. The importance of being there for your kids. I said that to Usora now. He has an episode also coming up, Usora, about yes that because ukula without your father being in your life. And what you're doing, most niggas that look at what you are doing are actually envying because they also grew up without fathers. What you're doing, you're actually being an example to them. Being there for your daughter, doing zongas as indo, because your kid won't forget.
I never.
Also, to know about when something. Utatam. Can a lot of us Singaporeans who didn't have their father say that? Because in our adulthood, that's what I was talking about, like Jenny, and the fact that it's like Auntie Grand from the time. Because these people are evil, bro.
You know, I was telling my mama the same thing now today. I was like, sir, I don't know how to drive. Because, sir, my dad wasn't there to teach me when I was 12.
Yeah, what?
Those are the ages. Fucking motor
12, 11.
Born. Huh? Learning now is too late. I'm old. But I have to do it anyway. But I understand that. No, man, the brain was thingy that time. It would have been easy, not like second nature now. You see what I'm saying? Because I had that example from my nigga. Glens, you see him? He grew up with his pops there and he was driving, taking his pops' cars out when I was still young. I used to see him. I'm like, yo, they're out, he can already drive, bro. I was like, shit, 14, 15, that is young age.
You know, fethu niyibawela kanjani lawe at that age fethu.
Come on, you are utata, bra. Sakutata, kikaloku pata, chi. That's the point I'm trying to make. His dad is still there. His dad put when he wasn't like, now he's going to school now, but when he wasn't going to school, his dad put him in his company that he is working for his dad. Yo, utata, gods, bro. Dads are gods. They give you opportunity. I'm not saying there's something wrong with women, but mama calls niggas away, bro.
Mama kaloku safuna wena bese eceleni kwakho be dependent on wena. Which is you're not gonna grow. That's the truth, Maji. And it hurts, Vetu. Inyani iyababa, guys, but we actually have to mention it. Sibona pakuthi ngokla how detrimental that shit is. We would have been far of it because look at our mindsets, bro.
Yo, but this is our mindsets that if you had pops. Yo, yeah, I heated the conversation. That's what I mean.
I actually love us talking about these things, because they are of utmost importance. Not ukutubani, unantoni, bro. We're actually discussing ideas here, not people.
Ask that person, whoever has that person, you're faking, man.
Yeah.
It's like I took the red pill, bro. I swear. That movie, that scene. You want the blue one or the red one? Most people took the blue.
Let's do 15 go, Kune. The conversation songs, bro. I missed you, brother. I don't want to
that's me too, man.
I missed you, Fethu. You are there's Kubule's moments. Like, uhlala nomntu Fethu, where like our hearts, our minds, and our spirits are actually talking to one another.
I can feel you, that you right spirits.
Yo, dog. That's why I felt I had to start off this episode with actually telling you how much I actually love you, dog. Yeah, boy. I was going through the most as well throughout these like 2 weeks while I'm there at work, bro. But you know what I do? Upongo Fethu has been doing this thing where I told him, like, sir, whenever you find content on Facebook, like videos and all that, send it to my messenger. So Upong has been sending me this African shit and so on. And once I mentally voice note that, be man, keep this coming, bro. Because I will ask about how like his videos fair to like they remind me of why I'm actually doing this. We are here to pass information and educate and bring value songs. That should be our main thing. Okokoko fair to bringing value. Uguti the other person loana fair to at the other end kukona loza ifumana and actually use that. This is also the importance of why we actually started this whole thing together. Leaving a mark for ourselves. I said Kuangalamin Fethu, I'm so proud of the way I as in Khelipa Espan lunch in the Chonge like a YouTube channel yak, and I'm like, I'm looking at my nigga's YouTube channel and I'm like, yo bruh, I'm so proud of this nigga Fethu. The shit you had to shrug off, dog. You actually got me into this shit, Mwoko Fethu. Like, Tati, put your shit out there. Put your shit out there.
No one else.
You do not know Ubani Fethu's on the other end. And Lamdu Fethu's Aitata and they say it's life work. Because now they're saying about the episode we had no Kanya. And the fact that Kanya seeing me, the Nibela plays, there are no problems. If you want to out there, etiquette. Bro,
influenced me to wear the blazer too, man.
I was like to my mom,
some crazy
I need
influence.
to get a blazer because when I'm speaking to the blazer guy, I need to get my story straight. Yambona ngosimileyo phana uyasuta Rishel. Fethu, we do not know umntu fethu obukeleyo beyethu. Akanoyi because sometimes you also fall into that trap like, sir, people are not listening to our shit. People are not like that. I told Ross the same thing. I was like, sir, you know my brother Sungs, he was on that shit by Tati. I feel like people are not tuning in, bro. And
I feel like the moment we doubt no one is actually tuning in, that is when. Then we post a Facebook, but yo, that screenshot of saying yo nigga you don't. I was like, fuck, man.
That message was so
Yo,
great.
man,
I was like, yo.
next time I to take one now, I'm like, yo, I'm so fucking happy for this nigga,
Yo,
man. I am happy for you, Sungs. The world don't need to tell you, Fetu, because at the end of the day, you are successful.
And this came from a stranger that I have no emotional connection with this person, bro.
And look at how many times you've been telling me, but it's the strangers that see.
I hit up this, not that team. I hit up strangers. I say, check out my channel. I use that strategy, I think, since last year. Yo, the team. That helped.
Over 10,000 views, Maji.
Hey,
I'm like,
I
yo,
don't
dog,
believe
you
that.
couldn't pick up a heart,
I still
dog.
don't believe.
Angumsebenzi, bruh.
Yo.
Don't take that lightly. Babuhleli usonga izandla uthe awufiki pha. Impumelelo yakho leyana. Bask yourself in it. Uchad ngixelela kokoko bathi be fucking proud of your shit, bro. Be proud of your shit yakho nguwe lowana fethu nguwe. Don't let nobody take that away from wena. Uthi nami when I look at my art and Jongobong, uyamkhumula ngithetha ngala video the other day uthi except it I've got like 16 people who actually follow me on TikTok. I'm grateful for every one of them.
Yeah, boy. Just nje bana ndi end off on this note if it. Sungs, you are powerful, dog. You are valued, Fit. And the world will know about you. Umhlaba fethu actually needs to prepare themselves because ngoku uzawuza nomnye umntu that they've never actually witnessed. Like I've told you many times, I do not feel like you are trying to be somebody. I feel like you're also trying to figure yourself out. The same way that I'm trying to figure myself out. And I was telling Ross the other day that, you know, my brother was on that thing, but that why do people want to take advantage of me? And remember Ndukumbize about the good ethics that your mother instilled in you. Yabo upleke bethetha ngalando on one of Aries' song, kule album yakhe intsha. But say even though he wants to turn, he's not that kind of person. We are not snake niggas, Tina. We'll never be snake niggas, no matter how much people can snake us. But one of the things I actually admire about you is how you handled what you came from. I bumped into Tlumelo the other day, mall. Yeah, boy, yeah, he's still that person. But I'm like, all of this doesn't manifest if you're around that. Which is, ngala post yakho busithi you miss good kush aliens. Yeah, uyayimissisha fethu because inhliziyo yakho nento yonke yakho ibipha. You did not need to prove that to nobody. And Sungula is still doing that thing. He still has that same attitude awayenayo. He's still instilling himself. So at once when we started to meet at Kalen, when you said Kum Tati, it feels like I'm the only one who wants this music shit. It's because nguwe were to be fool. You still want that for yourself. And what are you doing? You are still plowing. You are still manifesting. Land of fair to it's an everyday journey. And then what I decided to do, I went to the real talks and I was looking 26. And I booked from the first one up until the 26th, bro. I was like, fuck! We created the way, bro!
Serious type shit.
Yeah, folks. No wonder, Fetu. No wonder, dog. They're against us. No wonder, Fetu. They have to work twice as hard. Because while they work twice as hard, we work in 10 times. Yeah, bro. 10 times. Don't stop, my nigga. I'm proud of you, Sungula, bruh. And do you know how much that hits when you tell me that I respect you, you're a hard worker, you are this? Because this is likewise, bro. This is likewise. I respect you, my G. Because you stood for what you believed in.
You stood for what you believed in. You're not conceited. You're not arrogant, bruh. I've never seen a person who's so confident about into ayenzayo. Because yes, I used to misinterpret arrogance and confidence and think it's the same thing. No, bruh. You just let it be. So I want prosperity to come further into your life. I want you to see how impactful the foundation that your mother instilled in you. I had a chat with my sister yesterday about my mom left us with good brains. She left us with the education. Masibulele lonto. There are people who still have their parents in this life ngoku. But abakwazi ubanika something that they can take forward for the entirety of their lives. I talked about my cousin. He had the money. But still, that didn't guarantee that he was going to be in a good place.
Because, yeah, the foundations and shit weren't placed, bro.
Yeah, Ibona Lawe, your mother instilled discipline in you, respect, morality. Yindo's a glass style, Leon. And you know the beautiful thing about this? Your kids are going to inherit this. Your kids won't inherit imali yakho. Your kids won't inherit his stories. I used to be this, I used to be that. Because remember, you used to flex. I had an income. I had the allowance. I had all of those things. Did you look at all those kids? Para. Yabon. Menace to society. See, Pitin, we had to go through that. Anything edibene nenhlungu fethu is preparing you for a future yakho. So it's rather that all it later ame through zonke ezazinto so that we don't experience that pain. You are not going to experience that pain because what? Your mother took the bullets. Your mom could have been guilt tripping your dad after what actually had happened. And guys, go back on the very first episodes on how Sungula actually talks about his father. Go back on those episodes and realize that it's coming from his heart. It takes courage for Mama Senza Lewe Senzayo Sungula, bruh.
You're revealing your life, bruh. Some people are
Maji,
scared to do that shit.
fake ngogu is too much. So much that you got to say, there's still real ones out here. Stand on your ground, Fetu.
No.
Stand on it, Fetu. Stand on it, dog. And all those 22 people that are subscribed to your channel, I have 5 on my channel. They stayed there because they took something. They're still gonna take something, dog.
Yeah.
So nasebunzimeni maji, plow. Plow, Fetu. I'm proud of you, dog. And as the motivational maniac, we're ending off this wonderful episode, man. I'm so proud of you, Fetu. I'm looking at you now and I'm like, yo, I'm glad I have such people. Kuko Pongo, Kuko Chad, Fetu. And when I talk about my circle of accountability, when I talk about my brothers, because it's no longer friendship now, it's brotherhood, my G.
It's like that with men. I feel like that brotherhood thing is deep, man.
It's actually deep, dog. It's
I know we get
literally
sisterhood
deep.
and stuff, but if we fuck with each other, it's guys.
We actually fuck with one another. I fuck with you, dog. I fuck with you the same way that you actually fuck with me. The fact that I miss you and then I can be like, okay, I can access songs. I go watch your shit. I'll trailer video yakho fethu pan. Because immediately when you go into your page, you ask your computer, boom, iyadlala. And we have headsets. Push the issue. I look at your views. I'm like, remember at one point, views didn't matter to you. You had 0. You had nothing. Nobody was tuning in. I told everyone in my training room as well. The first 2 years of my podcast was crickets. But I was like, Mamela, I ain't doing it for them. I'm getting rewards. We're heading towards 1,000 views before the year ends, my G. Ain't nobody can stop what they did not start. Abakwazi fethu. They can't take that away from wena. Dibona naba bazama uba babeki potholes endleleni yakho. Abazukwazi uyistopha. Itrain is obviously iphinde ibuyele back on trail.
That guy saying, why are you doing this? Who watches your shit anyway? Oh,
Exactly.
when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, okay, you're not grown up, man.
Yeah, Fit. And we need that negativity, man.
More means you're doing something.
We need that negativity, bro. And I also had to swallow my pride, man. I had rubbed off abanye abantu Fit the wrong way. And I actually was like, dog,
if I did anything to you, or girl, if I did anything to you that rubbed you off the wrong way, I apologize. Some people, they dismiss it, but like, nah, you didn't do anything. But I played my part. Because I know, whatever I'm doing, I'm not out here to hurt people. I'm here to help people. The same way that I was also helped. I did also inbox one of my niggas, Bruce Yolisa Makazi. He's the nigga that gave me my first job. I was living with his family. Bruce introduced me to Utatez. He was a manager at this shoe shop, Urban Mania in Weinberg, selling shoes, sneakers. It's like Subu American clothing. Bruce, living in his home, he was going for initiation at Eastern Cape. But bro, I'm gonna plug you. Yabo? I lived near in the family up until I got my pay. They didn't want any cent. That was the first December the first Christmas I had my own dough. The first time I bought myself a phone, BlackBerry 8550. That was the first time, and I took my sisters, bro. I'm like,
We're moving like a grown man back then.
Because I told him and we were sitting at this table, and they were like teaching me and all of these things. It reminded me actually of that time that I had with that family. And then I inboxed Umchit and it I dreamt about your mom and your aunt. Like, if family values this funde under your roof, I'm so grateful for that. Umchita, he loved my request. They've helped you. I was helped. I don't get to be here, so I need to help others as well, so that I can be helped. It's like, if you can help enough people to get what they want, you will also get what you want.
And along with the blessings as well, bro.
Yes, my G.
God is watching, bro.
Yeah, but you're on candid camera. You're on candid camera as the maniac. Thank you very much, Sungula, man. We should do this often, my G. Especially since December, is going to be like a month that is going to be filled with like a lot of toughness. But my G, let's make this a ritual again, like season 4, man, when we had those 2 hour and a half. Bro,
we used to 2 man. I know how did you lost that long,
bro? It's amazing, and Songezo was telling me about how he's actually proud of what I'm doing. It was like that. I'm proud of what you're actually doing, bro. Yeah, but even the people that were in my life now, they actually want to search my things. They're reaching out to Mchita saying, "Yo, bro, I see Mameli where you are, and Songezo is like,
Songezo plugs his episodes.
Bro, they come to him. They listen galoko bona because he shares izinto naye on social media, and he tells people I've been on the podcast. And Sora is like, bro, give credit to the man who created it, not me.
Facts.
Give credit to that dude.
Yeah, the platform you created is crazy.
It's crazy, my G. And I was telling Zoe fair to yabo, just nje into yokugqibela. Zoe has an iPhone 11, ne? iPhone 11 or 10, I'm not sure. And she's still contemplating, like, what kind of content do I do? Look at my phone. You see my phone? Stop looking there. Look at what you have. Use what you have where you are.
Yo, imagine babungeko to tell her that.
Yeah, because I told her, your equipment doesn't make you. You make the equipment. I said, fuck the car. Look at the man in it.
That's you.
Oh,
that's the tune that oh yeah. That's what I'm telling you. Man, you got so many people. They'll never tell you in your face. Because that's how humans are. They don't want to give credit where credit is due.
Oh yeah, my G.
I'm giving you that credit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my G.
I knew because I remember even back then when we weren't chilling like that and we'd see each other now and then okay home. And like but you were giving game. Yeah, that day I was like, yo, this guy has wisdom.
Yeah, I was just being me, man, that day.
And the point I'm trying to make is quick. This is which means that you can actually influence thousands of people. No cap.
Oh yeah, fit.
One of us start millions because the team. Just
the,
keep on going.
the world is my oyster, man. Thank you very much, Sums, dog. I just need to bounce, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Maniacs, man. Thank you for everything, my G, man. I'm gonna continue pestering your ass, bro. Yeah, you ain't getting rid of me that easily, dog. Yeah, bro, because I'm learning, dog. And I said to Luca and your favorite, if the moment you stop the train of learning in life, that's when you become insolvent. That's when you become irrelevant, insolvent, and the devil gets you that way. The drugs, the crime, and all those things, they get you that way the moment you stop this journey of learning.
An idle mind.
Yeah. It's dangerous, Lando. It's dangerous, kakulu, but thank you, bro. Thank you very much, dog. I'm proud of you, Feo. I'm proud of everything we I feel. The world might not see that, but when I get to witness that, I get to see the person behind the blood.
Yo.
The character that you created, my G, and that character is gonna go a long way for you. And like you said, you're not into the fame. You just want the dough, man.
Exactly.
You just want the
money.
money.
Be in the background, have money.
Yeah, I'm aware, my G, man. Yeah, influence a grand there, but thank you, Nyan, for it. I know, except suppose I end a little, but nothing happened, dog. Nothing happened because in an hour, I know, man, it's gonna be that big game, man. But yeah, I'm actually appreciative of you, dog. Thank you. I'm out.